So, good afternoon. It is, excuse me, it is April 22nd. So, I decided to kind of change my trading a tad bit. Instead of sort of going in and just sort of planning trades based around supply and demand zones, today I decided to use a higher time frame and look for trades that I could swing. And in doing so, I managed to find some very, very good setups um, that I could potentially, um, yeah, potentially do some really, really good trades with for day trade. And so far, they have done really well. We're up about $1,000. And we traded today. What do we trade now? We traded about 8 tickers, or no, almost 12 tickers, almost 12 tickers. Um, all right, and then oh gosh. As I'm looking at this, I feel stupid because actually, I mean, the point is, this was my exit. This was supposed to be my entry. So let me just put in my trades and then talk about why I got in and got out, um, and what we were planning. Okay, this trade thing sometimes doesn't work. We're still, oh, there we go. So got in here with 40 shares. I actually wanted to take out 20 and then added 20 by mistake, so that brought it to 60. And then took out, what happened here? Oh yeah, and then took out. It says I took out 90. I think I had a bit more than I should have. Let me just get the active trader so I can see what is going on. Yeah, we're using a simulated account because we want to. I'm just trying something new. All right, where were we? SQ. Okay, so why did I bring the screen up? Oh, that okay. Actually, let's put it on the 1 minute chart so I can figure out what candle. I don't think I got as far as that resistance. Otherwise, oh, I did. I got out here just because I said this is resistance. Wasn't really looking for a reversal, and that was really the idea of the trade. What I probably should have done was just waited for the first pullback. But since that was a target, I decided to get out there. But this was the resistance, and all these resistances were plotted from. All these resistances were plotted from the 1 hour chart, and I used TradingView for it. And the setup basically is this. I'm just kind of following price and seeing how it's trending. And then I saw this double bottom. Yesterday we broke out, tested the trend line, and today we should have this run up, which we had already. So that was that particular play, and it worked out really well. The other thing again is we manage risk really well in that as well. I just wish now I didn't get out at the resistance here, but you know that's hindsight could have gone another way. All right, so these were the stocks we're looking at today. The other setup I was looking at was Roku. But the thing about Roku is this is yesterday's price action. This is today. So Roku wasn't a good one for me today. We were up initially, and then we lost some money. So if we again show trades, and you had this double top, and this double top as a result of this resistance over here caused price. So we got in really early on this second candle, saw price drop. My stop was here, or was it here? 10 shares, it was probably here. And then just had this double top, and I thought, oh, can't be bothered. I just didn't want this to keep going down because we had so many other things going, and we just about broke even, I think. Or well, we didn't really make much on that, or if anything, I think we lost quite a bit. Let me see, Roku. Yeah, we lost $44 on that one. Yeah, so that wasn't a perfect trade. Then Neo was another good one. The idea behind Neo excuse me, I always have something. The idea behind NIO, and we're still in this, we have 50 shares of NIO. And the reason why we got into NIO is because, I mean, I've been watching NIO for quite a while now. It's broken out of this wedge. It broke out yesterday. This is where it opened. So I thought, okay, this is our stop over here. Get in at the open, and we're kind of expecting sort of, some sort of rise, God knows where. So I'm targeting a measured move to the top of this this triangle, and so that's something that I'm going to swing. As you can see, it's kind of doing its thing, waiting for a pullback. Pins is the same story, although we're down on, sorry, DKNG is the same story, although we're down on DKNG. So if we, let's actually put the show trades thing here as well. So if I just look at DKNG, so again, this is my idea. Another breakout yesterday, and then we have, yeah, I think this is why. How many shares? 17. How many did I actually? DK. This is Roku. 60. Why would I put 60? I think it's because my stop is not there. My stop is a lot higher. I think my stop is over here, and this isn't doing great. As you can see, we got in here with a few more. All right, we started with 30 because we had a stop down here, which is why we have stop here. And I think I'm just gonna take some out. Yeah, because the risk is too much. 60. Gosh, now it's gonna take first one in, first one out. So whatever I take out is gonna be that and not that. And I feel like this is a pullback to test this area, so I'm going to leave it in. Yeah, we'll leave it in. All right, so that was DKNG. This is going to be a swing. And then the next one we were looking at today, Mara. We got in at the bottom here at the break of this wedge, and then took it up. And then got out at this point, just because, again, there is a resistance, and Mara's kind of going sideways. So I just kind of plotted these two lines. I'm not even using supply and demand. I'm just kind of using the areas where I see price responding and reacting, just resistance, support, and resistance. And as you can see here, it's done the same thing. So we got out, good take home on that one. And the other one we were looking at is, we did Tesla, and Tesla was very bad. We got in really early, and the issue with Tesla is, if you look at it, it's pulling back, and today is either a sideways or pullback day. Yeah, look at that. So this is the run and then a pullback, and so I don't expect Tesla to, start going any higher for a while, only just because this run was very strong. So maybe it will just go into a trading range for a bit, like what it did over here, or I'm expecting to see something like this, but it did this move already, and then maybe this is just setting up for a really big move. So we'll just wait for that. So I got out of that, didn't really do very well with it, and yeah, I think I put too much in. It was 10 shares, and I should have stopped out a lot earlier, but yeah, that was badly managed. Roku, are we still in Roku? Okay, we already talked about Roku. Pins, which we still are in. Okay, finally we got in a bit too early. Now the thing about pins is, it's double topped, coming down. Wow, what is the thesis on pins? I don't think this was a good setup. Yeah, it's again resistance. I'll just take this off. Resistance, this is our stop here, and we have some resistance, so we're in a trading range right now. I almost think this thing is still in a downtrend, and maybe I just have not, I don't know, I still have to check this out. Well, this was the idea of this setup, and as you can see, we got in here and it's coming down here. We should Oh, we put too much in. Okay, I'm gonna take some out. So let's take 60 out because we are, in fact, this is not a good trade anymore because I put in too much. I just flatten it. Yeah, just take the loss for today. Okay, so what was the next one? Then we had AMAT. Oh wow, I have some options in this on my other account, which I bought over here. And of course, it's just come back here and then it's now. So, but that's for long term. So why is it, what have I missed? Oh, okay. Again, I bought it at the top. Probably a bad idea. Probably a real bad idea. Should have waited till it got down here. All right. So that's AMAT. And of course, this is a pullback, and this is another measured move down. Let's see how far it will go. If it doesn't, then we should be going back up. Snap, we're still in. Oh no, that has hit my stop. I have way too much in it. So flatten that. Oh no, 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 no. We are losing our gains. Snap was actually doing really well. So I think, yeah, we were 1,200. Now we've lost a lot. Doesn't matter. Then who else again? DKNG. This is, for some reason, I think I've put in way too much because now I'm looking at all the, my stops are all, I'm risking $100 on each trade, and I think I'm adding too much, and I should not be adding. So I'm gonna stop this as well, flatten, and then Neo. Did we add? No, Neo is fine. Yeah, Neo is fine. Yeah, it looks like the market. Yeah, the market just tanked, just tanked at this point, but that's totally fine. And then SQ. All right. Oh, so then lift. Where is lift? Because we were in lift. Oh, thank you. Now it's just, where is my stop? I haven't actually put a stop. That's the problem. Okay, it's too low. Let's put a stop. We're not risking more than 90. We need to move the stop a bit higher. I'll just move it here. Yeah, to the swing low. Even though that's not a great place to put a stop. And what is the risk on that? 14. Yeah, let's move the stop. Yeah, this is the thing. If you don't want to be in the trade, just take some stuff out, or you just reduce your risk. So just take that out, and then increase that. Put that as 50. Where do we want to put the stop? We don't want to lose more than that. Yeah, that's a great place to put the stop. So just around about there. Okay, 21. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so yeah, which is a shame because we're about 100 and something up here, and then tanked. Okay, and then I think that was the last one. Oh yeah, Apple. Well, that should have hit our stop by now if everything is tanking. Yep, that was Apple. Oh yeah, we're out already. It's hit our stop already. Yep. So with Apple, same story. Gone in at the bottom here. Rode it all the way up here. Had an exit here for 25 shares, and then yeah, everything sold off, and then took out the 25 shares here because it didn't get there, and then was hoping this would ride and double topped. Bam, put my stop over there, and it's taken everything out. Only $18. We were $40 up earlier today. So we were once 1,000 something. Now we are down. Only up 600 something dollars, which is fine. Yeah, everything has tanked, but that happens. It's all these things. I think, it would have tanked somehow, maybe not as sudden, but it has. And you can see the SPY tanked exactly in this supply region over here. So there are some short sellers who are selling the stock. and look at the volume as well. All right, that is my recap for today. We'll start again tomorrow.